Hello and welcome back to my channel. So for today's quick tip, I'm going to talk a little bit about, I want to call it pain tolerance, but that isn't really correct. We're going to talk a little bit about dealing with discomfort, and specifically in relation to exercise. So it's really simple. This one applies to a lot of different populations, but for those of you who are just kind of starting your whole fitness journey and it's all new and you're experiencing a lot of new things, I know as you're doing your programs and whatnot, you're going to experience, you're going to be doing a set and you're going to want to stop because you're uncomfortable. And, that's okay. But what I want to encourage you to think about is when you finish the set, that discomfort is going to go away for the most part. So if you're supposed to do 10 to 12 reps of an exercise, or if you're supposed to do something for a certain distance, if you stop when you're done, that discomfort will dissipate and you will get this set. You'll have the satisfaction of knowing you completed what you were trying to do. If you stop halfway, whether it's through the reps or through the distance or whatever the case may be, you'll feel better physically, but you will have shame because you stopped. Now, if your form starts to deviate or something like that, that's different. We're talking about your form's still good, you're capable of finishing the set, but you want to stop because it doesn't feel good. That's specifically what I'm trying to address here. So when you have that moment where you really want to quit just because you're uncomfortable, keep going, don't quit, because when the set's over, the relief you feel is going to be the same as if you stopped in the middle, but it won't have shame with it. So that's my quick tip for today. If you are a trainer or a coach, my tip is simply try to take that idea and frame it however you communicate with your clients or students or whatever, and teach it to them so that they can learn to drive through that discomfort and to finish the set or skill or whatever it is. The caveat again is obviously your form's got to be perfect. Okay, so if your form is deviating, I know some people like to talk about slop in a positive way. I don't like that. When you change a movement pattern, whatever it is, you're changing the muscles you're recruiting, and so if I'm doing something and my form changes, once my form changes, I'm no longer training the muscles or the physicality that I'm trying to train. So I'm going to encourage you, when you get that feeling, and you shouldn't feel bad when you have that feeling, that's normal. But when you have that feeling where you really want to stop because it's hard, you're exercising, there are going to be moments where it's going to be challenging. I'm going to encourage you to just push through that and finish whatever the task is. The relief you feel is going to be the same. That relief it's waiting for you. Okay, it's right there. You just have to get there, and then you'll have that relief with accomplishment, and you're good to go until obviously the next set. But if you are some kind of a trainer or a coach, the quick tip for today is basically just take that lesson, rephrase it to however you communicate with your clients or whatever, and give it to them. Okay, so that's it for today. You have a productive week. Thanks. Okay.